The following is a special presentation of the Georgia Tech Cable Network.
Hello and welcome to On the Flats. I'm your host, Ariel Thelinius. Today, Katie Rousseau will sit down with Georgia Tech basketball player Kammeon Holsey to discuss the many changes he's been through here at Georgia Tech. And he'll show us that he's not just flash, but substance as well.
Where are you from and why did you decide to come to Tech?
I'm from Sparta, Georgia. I decided to come to Tech because I felt like, first of all, it was a top school academically, a prestigious school, and allowed me to challenge me academically to get better, and also it's in the ACC, so it's the best conference in the country.
When did you first discover your love and passion for basketball?
I first discovered my love for basketball at the age of 6. I would say my dad, he was a coach for the high school in Hancock Central, where I went to high school at. And from then on, I just had a passion for it, and I kept doing it ever since the age of 6.
Before your freshman year at Tech, you tore your ACL and were unable to play your freshman season. Talk about how difficult that was for you and how you were able to get through the injury and go on to have a very productive career.
It was a tough injury. It happened to a lot of people throughout every sport. Just that injury, the thing from what I took from that injury is, opportunity for me to get better, get ahead academically in my classes because it's a tough school, transition from high school. And it just motivated me watching the guys practice. I wanted to practice at times, but I knew everything happened for a reason. And, I just kept on being focused and kept being positive. And I think it really helped me out a lot.
During your time at Tech, you have played under 2 different head coaches, between Paul Hewitt and Brian Gregory. What was it like transitioning from one coach to another in the player's perspective?
First of all, Coach Hewitt was a great coach, and also Coach Gregory was a coach. And also just different styles of play. Coach Hewitt, ran all the offense for the guards. And with Coach Gregory, he's a good coach, high energy coach, and basically his offense is ran for the bigs, and that's something different. Also, they both great coaches, but just getting adjusted to them and just playing my role like they wanted me to do.
Talk about the leadership you bring to the table as a 5th-year senior.
As a 5th-year senior, it's very rare, special. Me and Daniel Miller for bigs and ACC, but me being a 5th-year senior, I bring a lot of experience, a lot of things I've been through in the past, a lot of pains and bumps, and I just feel like, me being a 5th-year senior allowed me to understand what the young guys are going through because I was once a freshman and a sophomore, but just me just being positive and helping those guys out every day.
During your sophomore season, you really broke out on the team, starting all 31 games, leading the team in field goal percentages, as well as being 3rd on the team in both points and rebounds. However, last year, Coach Gregory decided to move you to the 6-man role, where you still produced at an extremely high rate. How did you feel about this move for you when Coach Gregory first told you about it, and how have you been able to adjust to being the 6th man?
Well, it's a big change. It was a big change up for me, coming off the bench last year and starting all 31 games my sophomore year. But I felt like, it was a role for the team because we're so deep and so much talent. And me coming off the bench, I felt like it brought a lot of depth, a lot of energy. So, I adjusted to the role and, it's not about me. It's about my teammates in the program. So I felt like, it's a great opportunity to make my teammates better.
What are your goals for both the team and individually?
The goals for the team, to continue to get better every day. Being the top ACC after the season, with, of course, get into the NCAA tournament. And for me, individually, just continue to produce, continue to get better, continue to get out of my comfort zone, and accept the challenge every day.
Along with the struggles you face on the court, we all know student athletes at Tech often fight through the struggles of the academic aspect off the court. Tell me about some of the struggles you face balancing basketball and academics.
One of the things I face is just time management. You have 3 or 4 classes a day. You have study hall. You have practice. You have some more extra tutoring. So thing about it is just balancing out. Even though when you're tired, you want to go to bed, but you can't because you have so much things to do. But the thing is just staying focused and knowing why you came here. You know that your education is first, because without having good grades, you can't be able to play. So I always think about it. When I wake up in the morning, if I don't do my work, I'm not going to be able to play. So it's just something to think about.
What are your greatest achievements at Tech, both on and off the field?
On and off the field, I would say my greatest achievement on is beating Georgia 3 years in a row while I was here. And off, I would say just continue to pass my classes and not just pass them, but give great effort. And I'm only 10 hours away from my degree, so that'll be a big accomplishment.
Outside of basketball, what are some of your interests that you can do during the rare free time that you do have?
The rare free time outside of basketball, I do a lot of community service. I go back home sometimes and talk to the kids in my elementary school. Also, I love going to the movies with my teammates, going bowling, and also just relaxing. One thing that I do is I write poetry. A lot of people don't know I do a little poetry, and also I fish a little bit. But other than that, and also I go to church a lot, so I read the Bible, but nothing really extreme.
What are your future goals upon graduation?
My future goals upon graduation is to get a chance to play in the NBA, pursue my goal to play in the NBA. If that don't work out, I go overseas, and those are my future plans. And also one day I plan to start up my own business, helping homeless people and also kids with less fortunate, who are struggling in poverty and things like that.
Now, when all is said and done, what legacy do you think you'll leave at Tech? What will you be remembered for?
Legacy I'll be remembered for, a high character guy who works hard every day and just not think about himself. But if I had to put it all in one word, I'd just say hardworking.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, and I appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you, Katie. Clearly, this gentle giant has been able to endure the many challenges he's faced at Georgia Tech through hard work and dedication. Thank you to Cam, and good luck to you and the Yellow Jacket basketball team for